This is a message from your guides reading for the child. Okay, so your guides wanted me to do a clearing for you this week, and I have two crystals here. I'm going to go ahead and surround us in some protective space for the reading. So, surrounding you in the protective space, I feel like the energy just wants to kind of keep pouring and pouring and pouring into your aura, it feels like. So, it feels like there's a lot of healing that your guides are directing towards your aura. And so, there's been a lot of clearing. There's a lot of clearing and releasing, but then something has to go in and fill the space. So it feels like that's what your guides are kind of focusing on right now. They're not focusing so much right now on intense, heavy clearing. They're focusing more on sending you positive healing energies, it feels like, to fill that space. So you've cleared a lot and there's kind of a vacuum there. And so rather than picking up on other people or filling it with something that you wouldn't prefer, they are sort of sealing it, and at the same time they're filling it with a lot of light and healing energies. And they're also sending specific energies to certain chakras. So this goes back to some of the things that they were saying in the last reading, how they are activating different chakras and your kundalini, all these things. So it feels like that they're also still doing as well. And that's part of the activation, this healing energy that they're sending. So they're kind of doing multiple things at once with the same energies that they're sending. So these energies are activating specific chakras and they're geared towards specific chakras, meaning the energy that they send is a little bit different for each chakra that they're sending it to. And at the same time as it's healing it and putting healing white light and healing energies into it, also at the same time, it is preparing it to activate further and also sending it activations, it feels like. Feels like you have cleared some energies at your shoulders and some cords there as well. And cords at the shoulders tend to go back to family members, parents, grandparents. It can even go to people like older, like uncles or aunts. Sometimes, but a lot of times it goes directly through the family line. So parents, grandparents, great-grandparents. So it feels like a lot of these energies are, a lot of these cords have cleared. And so there's space now there. And it feels like, so some of there are a couple of chakras, it feels like there's some chakras at both shoulders that feel like they are starting to kind of wake up and start to spin. And also kind of push themselves into like a proper placement, because it feels like there were so many kind of crowded energies there that were kind of bumping into everything that some things got kind of scooted over. So it feels like they're also kind of properly placing themselves, which is also what needs to happen for this kundalini awakening that you're going to have. Even though that's more in a direct line, so it doesn't necessarily really include um, the shoulders and all of the chakras, it still assists it for other supporting chakras to also be aligned and be in their correct placements. So you have a lot of clear space, and this enables activations to occur. And again, it enables for proper placement because your energy centers, it's like they're not so bombarded by a lot of energies and chords and even like emotional frequencies that are coming to you through chords, and even attracted to you from old energies that you had collected and that were just kind of sitting there. So obviously there's more to go, but you've cleared a lot. And so because there's that space there, these chakras can start activating further. Okay, so I also have my selenite wand here. So selenite is good for speaking your truth, being in your own authority, your own energy, your own power, trusting yourself. It's also very good for mental clarity, and then also calling on higher energies, especially angels in particular, extraterrestrials, guides, but especially angelic frequencies. I feel like for some reason this is helping you to ground more, but selenite can definitely charge your chakras and also cleanse you. It cleanses and it charges. It's even good at charging other crystals, actually, and cleansing other crystals that it's around. So it's like it automatically feels out energies and it just starts trying to clear it, send energies to clear it, and send energies to charge it. So it feels like it's sending energies to specifically target certain places and break through, um, especially feels more like emotional beliefs than mental beliefs in some ways, like emotional reactions and attachments. It feels like that's really more the issue in some ways, and then that the mental beliefs kind of support that, or even that the mental beliefs can sometimes trigger that. But it feels like that's what you're especially letting go of, and then it feels like the mental beliefs just start falling away because there aren't these reactions to those beliefs, and so they're not really being fed. So for that reason alone, they have to go. And then at the same time, it also just feels like, again, it's just surrounding you in this kind of coating to kind of fill your space with healing energies. Okay, so I'm going to go around one more time quickly with my quartz crystal. Okay, so the energies just kind of naturally went down through the 7 chakras, and we're sending energies to those chakras specifically. Okay, so that is the end of this clearing and reading, clearing/reading. So thank you very much once again. And as always, I truly hope that this benefits you. Namaste.